who has to do my nails. Is there anybody else that don't celebrate Halloween? Cause man, I hate the way Carmex feel. Ugh, it's too thick. I'm gonna end up washing it off anyway. But we are about to do my nails, and I just want y'all to see my face. I'm still here. I'm still at it. As y'all can see, because I've been posting. I think I did like last week off, but I'm back at it. So sometimes you just gotta log off and take care of real life. Okay. I'm not one of those people that live life through my phone. However, I do, when I hit this button, it's nail related. I don't care where it's at. On any of my social medias, it's nail related. Okay. So what we're going to do is I got to have them short. So I'm going to paint them. I already took off the polish. And yes, these are still the gold ones that I did. I just did a few days back before I did the chrome that I just took off. And y'all going to help me pick a color. So I'm going to go ahead and put y'all on the, I'm going to rotate it because my back. What's up, y'all? We are back with another video, and in this video, as you can see, I am about to do my own nails, and we are using gel polish. These are the nails that I did last week, and they are the gold polygel nails. I just clipped them down. Well, actually, it was 2 weeks ago. Excuse me, I stand corrected. It was 2 weeks ago. Now, what we're looking at here is my collection. It's not my full collection, but it's a good amount of my polygel collection, or excuse me, my gel polish collection. So I am looking at the swatches. Yes, I look at my swatches myself so that I can find a color more easily. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about a topic. So while you watch me work, just kind of, tune in to what I'm doing, because I like to do these voiceovers. It's like a 2-for-1. So you can engage with me in the comments. And I must say, before I go any further, if you are new to my channel, make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you will be invited to the party. All right? To say nonetheless, because I never know, child. I never know what's going to come out of my mouth or what I'm going to talk about. But I saw this little shady kind of post on Facebook. I know who gets on Facebook anymore, right? But I have a business on there, so my business is on there, so that's why I get on there. But I'm going to insert this little post that I thought was funny, and it says, entrepreneurs quit their job doing 1 row to run a business that has 20 rows. And y'all say, get them, Mary, get them. But a lot of people laugh, and it's lighthearted. But I had to comment and be like, you know what? I'll work 20 roles, 20 jobs, knowing that I'm working for myself and knowing that the payoff is going to be sweet. And lesser than that for me, the reason why I wanted to become an entrepreneur, because I got tired of working for corporate America or whoever, what have you, and just to be micromanaged, just to be looked over for positions, and you're qualified, that you show up on time and do everything right and all that. I got tired of it, and I said, honey, I know how to do nails. I'm talented. Let me take myself serious and make my own empire. And people that are true entrepreneurs have to know, especially starting out, that it's going to be harder. Okay, most businesses don't even start seeing a profit until about 3 to 5 years, meaning you're making money that's going back into your business and your startup costs. You're replenishing what you already put out, the capital you already put out. So we know that already. Okay, so yeah, I had to let them know. But it's some people out here that I guess they look down on entrepreneurial things. It's not for everybody. I will say that it's not for everybody. If you're not somebody that is bullheaded, meaning you're stubborn, like you're not going to just give up, you believe in yourself. If you're somebody that is self-starting, like you're self-motivated, you don't need somebody to tell you, okay, take the trash out, wipe down this desk, sharpen this pencil. You don't need somebody to do that, because some people do.
Some people do. Okay, not knocking y'all, but me, I don't have to. Like a lot of jobs that I had in the past, I took initiative, and I'm just using my YC colors. Yeah, it's a kit that I got off of Amazon. It's not even, that's cute. It's like a black iridescent. It's a black base with iridescent glitter, and then I'm using this gray right here, and I don't remember the numbers. I just did these right after I'm making this voiceover. It is Friday night, well technically Saturday morning at 12 midnight, so that is when I'm recording this. Who knows when I'll post it to YouTube. But the camera quality was so bomb that I was like, let me share this to YouTube. Why not? This is some good content. So yeah, that's the topic of today. Let me know in the comments if you would, or if you're an entrepreneur, and if so, do you regret it or do you enjoy it, and kind of where you at, just kind of talk to me. I don't bite. I do have a strong personality, but however, I am very kind and I am very respectful, okay, to people. So if you come at me correctly, I'm gonna come at you with the utmost respect. But if you come at me, sideways, and that's just, you get what you give with me. So pretty much. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, I understand this dude, and he put like a little emoji. So he was, I believe it was a he. Yeah, he was just like being funny. But there probably are some people that get into this thinking they're just gonna, I know with nail technology all too well, I don't know anybody personally, but I know that there's somebody that got into this because they saw their homegirl doing it and she's making like 6 figures, but she's been doing it for a long ass time. You bust your butt. You bust your butt before you get a payday. Let me tell you. And the people that are making 6 figures, it's because they got a full staff salon and they're getting, great traffic. Because there's some salons in my city, and I'm sure plenty others, there's salons one day they're there and the next day they're gone. Whether it was because the state came in and shut them down, or they just, was poor at budgeting their money, or people just stopped coming, or they couldn't keep people hired, or whatever the case was. So it's not just boom. And then if you're like an independent nail tech, which are the ones that have like a nail room or they rent a studio and you man everything by yourself, then you don't have, it's pros and cons to that. It's going to take you longer to make your money because you're a one-man show. And a lot of independent techs, they jack up their prices too to try to account for them only doing one set. So you're going to pay anywhere around $100 for a full set, depending on what you're getting on them and how long they are and things like that. And then if they're good enough and they can charge that, I'm not gonna hate, so it's different things. But yeah, I know that there's a lot of nail techs that got into this just because they had a homegirl or they watched a YouTube video and thought that they could just get to the success quick. Let me tell y'all, I've been at this for 2 years and my business has been up almost 2 years. I started my actual nail business last year in May, which I say that a lot, I feel like, but still. And I'm in a tough spot. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit up here and cap, for YouTube. I don't care about the clout. I hope people come here because they listen to me and they're like, oh, she's honest, she's real, she's transparent. It's not easy. Like, as far as getting everything that I need, that was easy because I had capital. As far as starting the LLC part of it, the business, the paperwork for the business and getting it on black and white, that wasn't even hard because I did the research on Google. And once I got the ball rolling, it was, it just came together. The hardest part for me in my journey has been getting clients, and I wanted to start off in a salon, and the other hardest part was finding a salon that I could work at to even build my clientele. And a lot of these salons, I didn't even disclose that I had my own business because they didn't need to know. They find out because they're nosy or whatever, and then they look at me as competition instead of as their employer. There was only one salon where I wasn't able to really, I wasn't really able to, because I was commissioned, so I wasn't able to really promote myself and market myself. And I think what might have did it was when I handed one of my clients that came in, she sought after me. She didn't call the salon, she called me. She didn't call the salon that I worked at the time. She called me. She called Nailspiration. And I gave her my card in front of the owner. And I think ever since that, she was just like, oh, she's taking people money away. I'm splitting my money with you because I'm in your salon and I'm doing commission. I could have very well illegally did her nails out of my home, but I did not. I told her to come up to the salon. But she was still my client, and she wasn't, you know what I'm saying, willing to cut me any deal. She was still taking, you know, her percentage, her full percentage, you know, of my client. And I was just like, oh no, cut the press. I wasn't even there a week. No, I know my worth. So, you know, it's a lot of ups and downs. And for me, that's been the hardest thing, is like trying to find a salon where I fit in and it's going to allow me to grow and things like that. They look at that. You see how beautiful that is? They see that and they get intimidated. You know, I'm sorry I'm good at this. I'm sorry I've been painting nails since I was 3, 4. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm being sarcastic. I'm not sorry. You know, and I find it very rewarding, you know, even though 2022 has not been my year. I've been doing nails since 2020. As far as acrylic, and when I started to go to school to get licensed, 2020, beginning of 2020. And it's been a ride so far, and I'm just interested in looking forward to seeing, you know, this bad spell that I'm in turn around. That's why I've been going really hard on social media and YouTube, because I have the time to, you know, before, it's a lot. I commend, and I said this in another video, but I commend those YouTubers that are doing it, have a full schedule, and still putting out content. Y'all are doing like quadruple work. Because I've done that before. I've recorded before, and I'm just like, I've gone live on Facebook before when I'm in these salons, and you can't control other people's conversations, and you got people looking at you like, what the hell are you doing? But nowadays, especially in bigger cities, now I'm not in a popular city. Omaha is pretty big, but it's not popular. Okay, we're not known for a music scene or nothing like that, right? We're just known for corn and beef. So, you know, people here really stare at you. And I didn't care, because I'm just like, if they want to know, they can ask. I'm recording. Not only do I have a portfolio, but I have video footage of me actually working and being professional. That's even better, you know. So, yeah, we're always last on the gravy train here in old Nebraska. Iowa, too, they get it. They you know, they get it last. But I think people know Des Moines better than they know Omaha. And they say Des Moines. They don't say the S. I say it a S. Des Moines. Okay. But yeah, so anywho, back on subject. I'm sitting here talking about something here, but I'll whip these nails. And so what I have on my nails, I do have an enhancement. It's polygel. If you did not watch that video, go scroll down on my page or on my channel, rather. And that video is actually up where I did the polygel, and I had to end up cutting them because my son played basketball. He plays basketball now, and like, I'll be working with him, so I wanted my nails to be short so that I don't have an injury. And that's what I did. I just cut those down and made them look short. They was on a little bit of the thicker side, but I got them down to where they're not so thick, because these were long. These were actually a long set, so I just transformed them to a short square set. And here what I did was, off camera, I took off my the other color that I had, which was like a copper chrome powder. I took that off, and now you see me doing a whole nother gel on top of gel. So it's like a hybrid nail. But yeah, I believe that entrepreneurship it can be very rewarding, but it takes a certain type of person to withstand and sustain. You're going to withstand people hating on you or people saying you can't do it or not believing in you, and you're going to sustain when you triumph. Think about it. Remember, you heard me say that. That's my quote. So quote me, okay? But sustain means to like keep something. You're going to sustain those wins. It's just going to make you better and better and better. And that's what I tell myself. Trust me, y'all. I have my days where I'm just like, why am I doing this? I was actually just telling my husband a couple days ago, maybe yesterday, 2 days ago, like, I feel like a loser. I should just give up, blah, 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 blah. Because we live in an era where people want to make their life seem better than what it is, and they put it out there on social media so that we all see it, right? And we believe in what we see, even though I know better. I learned years ago not to, when I had people on my social media that I knew personally, and I'm like, you capping. That's when I was like, who else is capping? These celebrities probably capping. This person's everybody probably capping. So, and I never understood for the life of me, like, why people post their plates on social media. When that stuff started back in like 2013, 2014, people posting, that was around the time of Instagram first started. Vine was, being cut off, so everybody ran to Instagram. And because it was Instagram, people would just post it, and they still do. They post the weirdest pictures. Like, who cares? Like, that's not art. But I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, somebody might find it interesting or beautiful. But I never understood why people posted their plates of food, what they're eating. And I even got swept up in that. But this was stuff that I cooked. I never posted something that I was eating at Applebee's. I never posted my Wingstop. I never posted a 5-star restaurant that me and my husband went to. I just would post stuff that I cooked to let people out there know, like, hey, I can cook. I posted my catfish. I posted all types of stuff, my pasta that I made. But other than that, I still don't get that. I don't get why people post what they're eating. Like, to say, nan, nan, and boo boo, you ain't got none or something. I don't know. Or maybe they like the presentation. Now, I kind of get it if you go to a 5-star restaurant and, they got a little flames or something, or it's your first time going to Benihana's or something and you out of town. I get that. But there's some people that literally post everything that they're eating. They just got a yogurt and a ham sandwich and they're posting that. It's like, why? That doesn't even sound good, So that's the type of era that we're living in. And of course, it's easy for anybody to pretend like and act like, because I try to tell myself, especially with the nail industry, there are people that are, flashing money, how much money I made today. And, some of them, they'll post different hands, but who's to say that you ain't making change for them? Who's to say this ain't your little sister's hands and you just got money out the bank? You can't believe everything you see on social media. So that's another thing that I had to overcome. Once again, even though in my personal life, I saw the pictures and stuff of the food, I overcame, like, okay, people capping. But once I got into nails 2 years ago and I started making my social media for nails, I had to relearn how to not focus so much on other Instagram pages or other YouTube channels and other TikToks and like that, things like that, because it's so easy for people to appear and make it seem like they're doing something, and not to discredit anybody that is, because I've seen some beautiful nail rooms and I'm glad y'all posted y'all stuff, because I might have to borrow some ideas now. So social media can be good for that. And then, of course, it's good for marketing. It's good for putting your name out there, unless you're just in a horrible place and nobody get their nails done. Yeah. But yeah, it's good for that. Still put yourself out there. I don't care where you are. You can be in the backwoods of Montana. Still put your stuff out there, because you don't have to just stay in your state. You can move around the country. Make sure you do it the right way, but it's possible you can transfer, move around the country, get that exposure, expose yourself to different demographics. Don't just expose yourself to where you're at. That's wise too, to get clients locally, but I say put yourself out there, because ain't no telling. Nails can anymore. Nail technology, that profession can take you anywhere. There are professional nail techs that only do celebrity nails, and they are making a killing. Forget six figures. They're probably close to being millionaires, if not millionaires, because they're doing Cardi B's nails, Beyonce's nails, whoever, the Kardashians' nails. So it can take you far. Put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. So I don't think entrepreneurial, being an entrepreneur, that word is funny to say. I can't even say it. Entrepreneurship. I don't think that it's a bad thing, but also I know my mindset. I know that I'm self-motivated. I know that I am a self-starter. Because those are two different things, You can be motivated and still be sitting on your ass like, I want to do it, but I don't know how to start. Self-starting is, I know how to start this, and I know I'm going to see it to the end. You got to be, willing to look up things that you don't know, because people aren't going to hand you, oh, how do I do my taxes? What tax form? Google is your friend, let me tell you, or getting an accountant if you can afford that. But something as little as starting up my LLC, I had asked family members, my husband, different people, friends, people I thought were friends, and nobody wanted to tell me, even though some of these people already had LLCs of their own. Nobody wanted to tell me. So what I did was I found help, and each year I pay a little extra for that help. Okay, and all you gotta do is Google it. It's not hard. Like I said, once you get the ball rolling, it's smooth selling from there. You just gotta have your money together. That's all. Most LLCs itself, like if you do it 100% on your own, it's like $100, $150. Each state has a different fee, but it's not a whole lot. A couple $100, you can start you a business. On paper, the LLC part of it, but you still need your capital. You still need to know your who, what, when, where, why, how. All those need to be answered. So your business plan, you got to have a plan for your business. You can't just say, I'm going to start an LLC and I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to be a restaurant, a hair salon. I don't know what I'm doing. You got to have a plan. You got to have a direction and a vision for what it is that you want. And I've had this vision for a very long time, well before it became popular to be a nail tech. Because like everybody that I meet now, they do nails. I was at the Cheesecake Factory. The girl that sat us, she's like, oh, your nails are cute. And I was like, thank you, I do nails. Me too. It's like, oh yeah, you just told me that just so you can pop your shit. I get it. Pop your shit, girl, but I'm a nail tech. I'm not looking for one. I do these nails. I do these old rugged nails myself. But it's like, dang, everybody's a nail tech. Okay, so, but you are new. Don't let that discourage you. Don't, because there's only one you. And the people that you're going to meet on your path ain't the same people that they're going to meet on their path, and so on and so forth. So don't look at the fact that there's umpteen million nail techs now, and this is just something that is a true entrepreneur is going to tell themselves. Their mentality is just different, and then too, just be you. Just be you. We're getting away from the time where you got to censor yourself. Like, you do, but to a certain extent. People want to see the real you. Be you. But yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. Like, in a given day, when I have press-on orders, because I don't have a label maker, but I do need to get one. I gotta go to the post office and drop off packages and make sure they're stamped and everything. I gotta go and re-up on nail supplies. I gotta take inventory. I gotta be an accountant. I gotta there's so much that I do other than just the nails. So if you want a nail business, got to know these things or have people in your corner that can help you, but don't expect anybody to help you. It's all on you. It's all on you. So, I wouldn't trade it for the world. These 20 positions that I'm doing because I'm a nail tech, I wouldn't trade it for the one that I was doing elsewhere and I was miserable. I was miserable working those jobs. For the life of me, I cannot see me working a job like a regular 9 to 5 anymore because I just can't stand ignorant people. And with my business, I can kind of, feel people out and see if it's a good fit because any nail tech should be doing that. You should be seeing if it's a good fit because we all have different skill levels, right? So I'm not saying that I just turn away service from people, but I've had to. People didn't like something that I was doing or didn't like my prices. I've had to. So that's my standpoint. Take it from an entrepreneur. It's not easy. I'm in the not easy stage of it myself. I'm barely 2 years in, and I still got a lot to learn. And we're going to learn it together. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching this video. I'll meet you down in the comments. And yeah, to the next video. Hope y'all enjoy this. This is my nail look. These are my hands. And they turned out really cute. And yes, a nice little 1-2, 1-2. All right. Peace, y'all. See you on the next video.